Okay, cool. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is great to see us all gathered today, juntos, on this momentous occasion. We are here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Angie and Jacob. I would like to begin by welcoming everyone here today. Álvaro y Alexa, que viajaron lejos de Colombia. Valentina llegó de Nueva York. Sam, Mom, Dad, and I came from Florida. Leanne flew up from Washington, D.C. Chris and Carolina just came. These distances we traveled all show how excited we are for you to be here today, celebrating these two amazing people. We thank you all for coming on this special day. As we all know, I am Jacob's hermanito, and for me, this moment is a special one. As his little brother, Jacob has always provided guidance and instruction while always setting the bar high. Even today, Jacob paves new territory as the first in the family to get married, while I become officially ordained by 123ordained.com. Jacob's most impressive accomplishment to date, though, is turning Angie, from my brother's girlfriend, into Mikunyi. Genuinely, we are thrilled to be extending our family to the amazingly kind and thoughtful Gomez Buitrago family. We are so happy to have you all in our lives. While Jacob's work ethic and intelligence precede him, I have known him to provide me and my life guidance much more deeply. This became especially true when Angie was brought into our lives. When we first met Angie, she was a shy, quiet-spoken individual, but it only took a few minutes to realize that the opposite is true. Angie is a hilariously witty and intelligent person with a warm heart and an effervescent passion for life and culture. Despite the circumstances of them initially living on entirely different continents, Jacob followed his heart. I will always remember looking up to my brother for pursuing a girl he truly loved, despite the difficulties of long distance, the inputs of exterior social pressures, and an unsure future. Through it all, Jacob and Angie persisted. The early parts of their relationship not only taught me the true meaning of perseverance, but an important lesson that is often lacking today, la esperanza, or hope. I often ask myself where a couple gets so much hope for what's to come. They are the epitome of sacrifice and understanding the possibilities of what could be if you just stick together and stick it out. I believe one of the main sources of such hope stems from culture and tradition. Further, the merging of these different cultures, a quality that our parents have taught us to embrace through their love. A Puerto Rican Jewish boy finding the similarities with a Colombian girl from Cali and embracing the differences is not necessarily easy. One of the main initial connections between the two was their love of music. From country artists like Morgan Wallen to pioneros del salsero like Hector Lavoe, these two have such diverse and great taste in music. One of my most listened to playlists is a bachata and salsa playlist that these two made together when they first started dating. As I've recognized and grown to love these songs, it is evident why these two love this genre of music so much and why it emulates their love for one another. Take Willie Colon, for example, as most of his songs are on the playlist. Songs like Idilio, a romantic ballad about the desire for a happy and lasting relationship, or El Día de mi Suerte, a self-proclaimed hope for better times. You see, it was through music that Angie and Jacob began to share their long-lasting beliefs and began to merge their cultures. Chants of love and hope reverberate in their strong bond together. It is through these means that they were initially connected in both the body and the soul. It was through music that helped them build the solid foundations of a robust relationship, and it is now that we come together to celebrate it and begin to look forward promisingly to see how these two will continue to effortlessly harmonize. For me, Jacob and Angie have taught me to smile and laugh in the face of adversity, love fully and deeply, and especially have faith and hope for better days. May this moment be only the beginning, and let us ask ourselves, and may Jacob and Angie wonder, como dice Willie Colon, o que será, que será. Now, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, the wind. Now the couple has asked their other siblings, Valentina and Sam, to provide some remarks on this special day. Valentina, you want to go first? Yeah. Right, take this.
Oh, is it like a little...
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh.
You want to clip it or you want to hold it?
No, I think I can. That's
Perfect.
okay.
Perfect.
You wanna go over the front so you see the camera sees?
Okay. Okay, so hi. For those of you who might not know me, well, I'm Angie's sister. Adam asked me to prepare, some words for this occasion. I am beyond honored to be able to do this. I want to start with a little anecdote you might not know. So when me and my sister first met the Bennetts, the boys, we were obsessed with them. we we used to spy on them when they went to our aunt's house. And then we used to joke about Angie marrying Jacob, but that was like 6 years ago maybe. And then it is great for me to see that what started as a siblings joke, came to be the reality of my sister's life. I am beyond grateful that with Jacob and his family for all the love they provided. And well, you're the person I love the most in the entire world. You're my soulmate, but I'm glad you found your soulmate as well. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And Jacob, she's the love of my life, and I'm giving her to you for her to be the love of your life as well. I wish for you to grow old together, to get wrinkled together, to help each other out of bed, to hold and cherish each other forever. You're both amazing people. It's not just Angie, that's my sister. You're an amazing human being. Then you also deserve all the love and happiness. So I really hope Angie can provide that to you, and then you to her. You've proven that distance is not an issue when love is greater than everything. So I just really wish you guys so much love, so much happiness, and forgiveness. Love is forgiveness. You're still young, you're gonna make mistakes, so you have to learn to forgive yourselves and then put love above everything else. Don't ever forget that. And then just love each other. I love you both. Jacob, you're a brother. I love you. We're so great to have you in the family. You're a golden retriever. I'm so glad Angie found herself one. And then I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Te pasaste. Love you, Jacob.
Now, Sam.
Oh man, mine's a whole lot less professional than those. Shed some light. I was getting a little. I almost started crying there. Rabbi Adam did a really good job. I can confidently say that when looking at my 2024 bingo card, standing here in the Boston Public Gardens on a Saturday in June, delivering a wedding speech to my baby brother, was not on any of the squares. Writing this hungover on the plane this morning, I realized I didn't have Adam going to Penn, Dad getting his pilot's license, Mom starting her own clinic, or even me working with the Rays on any of those previous year bingo cards. All of this to say that the best moments in life are often unanticipated. On one of his specials, Bert Kreischer talked about what makes something funny. He said something's funny because it's the last thing that you'd expect someone to say or do. And I think that analogy holds up really well in life too. If you knew exactly how your life would play out, it'd be pretty boring. Spontaneity requires unique problem-solving skills, future adventures, making new friends, skinning your knees, relying on support systems, rewiring belief structures, and above all, living. Jacob and Angie, I know this is nerve-wracking for you both, and I don't blame you. I commend you tremendously for putting your relationship above a back-against-the-wall situation and throwing your chips in. It takes courage to cement a big life decision, especially one where everyone has an opinion on an unconventional situation. But knowing you both, I can't think of a better couple suited to handle the pressures associated with young marriage. Jacob has long been the most stubborn of us three. It's very much known that Jacob does what he wants, wears what he wants, and speaks up for what he believes, regardless of who's around or what anyone thinks. Everyone here remembers Jacob's Bad Bunny phase in high school, where he rocked a buzz cut, painted his nails black, and had these weird temporary tattoos. I was such a jerk about it too because it was so different for me. I think I even stole some of the temporary tattoos and put them on my ass to mock the whole thing. Jacob didn't care. Instead, he used his Bad Bunny phase to write a kick-ass essay that was a foundational component of his application to Northwestern that simultaneously served as a fuck you to everyone that gave him a hard time. And the joke was really on me when I forgot about the tattoos and got some strange looks when changing the Leesburg Lightning locker room. Jacob is true to himself and knows what he likes. In middle school, Dad was convinced he was the next Derek Jeter. In his credit, Jacob had some hands, unlike even some of the Dominican guys I watch every day in the Florida Complex League. But when his heart wasn't in it anymore, and he didn't enjoy it, he knew he was done. All to say, Jacob knows what he wants, and I've admired from afar the risks he takes to stay true to himself and live a fulfilled life according to his own values. Nothing is a greater example of this than his continued love and commitment to Angie. Angie. Angie was really quiet when I first met her. Granted, she was only 11 years old when she started dating Jacob. It was Memorial Day weekend in 2021, and we were in Key West. I believe it was one of the first family trips, if not the first, that Angie had been on with us. At that point, I don't think I had said much to her. I just knew that she was dating Jacob. We were in the middle of the kitchen, and I forget what I was doing, but I vividly recall someone putting their hand on my butt to give me a good old credit card. I turned and would have bet my life it was one of my brothers. But lo and behold, Angie's standing there next to Jacob with the slyest smirk on her face. I guess it was her way of saying, I'm your little sister now. Not only do I have to watch when I turn my back to Jacob and Adam, but Angie as well. Angie's also done many impressive things that say a lot about her. Not only did she graduate college in 2 years, but she did so in a foreign country while continuing to perfect her English. She then moved to a city even further away from home, found a job, made new friends, all before having a legal drink. It goes without saying, but Angie is mature beyond her years. While many would argue that maturity is a construct, I'd argue that age is one as well. The obstacles overcome in your lived experiences are a much larger indication of what you're ready for than age itself. And y'all have already overcome a lot together, to say the least. Family feuds, navigating a long-distance college relationship, and moving to a new city to start individual careers are just a few at the top of that list. I have no doubt you'll continue to navigate the tough, the challenging, and even the impossible together. I'm jealous that you guys have both found your person, and I've seen it in the small interactions I observe the few times I see you both a year. The only thing I'm sure of is that all of my future year bingo cards will have the middle square taken up by Jacob and Angie, continuing to live a long and happy life together. The only space I know for certain I can count on. I want to extend a warm welcome into our family, Angie. We finally have the sister we've been waiting for. I wish you both nothing but a lifetime full of happiness. You're already well on your way.
Take the mic. All right, now, before Angie and Jacob share their words in the form of vows, they declare their love and commitment to each other with a declaration of intent. Are you ready?
Yes.
Jacob Peter Bennett, do you take Angie to be your wife, to live together in holy matrimony, to love her, to honor her, to comfort her, and to keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Angie Melissa Gomez, do you take Jacob to be your husband, to live together in holy matrimony, to love him, to honor him, to comfort him, and to keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now that Angie and Jacob have declared their intent to marry, they have both prepared vows to give each other. Jacob first.
So we've done English and Spanish. In many ways, today mirrors the couple we are. Not perfect, nor grandiose, but sincere and even bizarre. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. So Angie, here are my vows to you, though they might sound cliche. Every day you inspire me to strive for better, to consider others before myself, to be a giver, not a debtor. Though others may only ever know your sparkling blue eyes, I am lucky enough to know that selflessness is your prize. While I cannot promise to provide you with immeasurable wealth or promise everyone we love will always have good health, I will not promise you alcohol abstention, but here are a few things I can promise you, no question. I promise to embrace life with passion by your side, placing you above all else in every moment and every stride. With deep respect, I'll cherish and honor you, listening attentively to your every word, faithful and true. I'll shower you with flowers, even in moments of doubt, as a symbol of my love, unwavering throughout. Together we'll dream and chase your deepest desires, and when your dreams falter, I'll be there to rekindle the fire. We'll venture into uncertainty, hand in hand, discovering new paths across sea and land. I'll hold you close till every tear is dry, sharing my soul with you without reserve or shy. And above all, Angie, I vow to you to love you unconditionally from dawn's first hue. As we build this life together, every setting sun, my heart belongs to you forever as one. Spanish. En muchos aspectos, hoy refleja la pareja que somos. No perfectos ni grandiosos, pero sinceros, verdaderos y llenos de vida. Y honestamente, no lo cambiaría por nada. Cada día me inspiras a ser mejor persona y a considerar a los demás antes que a mí mismo. Otros solo pueden conocer tus ojos azules, brillando como un zafiro. Pero yo tengo la suerte de conocer tu carácter y tu altruismo, que brillan como el oro. Aunque no puedo prometerte una riqueza inmensurable, pero la deseo con todo mi corazón, o prometer nunca pelear, yo solo sí te puedo prometer vivir la vida con mucha pasión, tratarte con el máximo respeto, escuchar atentamente, hacerte reír siempre, hasta cuando no deberíamos, soñar juntos, pero más importante aún, estar ahí cuando nuestros sueños quizás no se hagan realidad. Vivir experiencias bonitas y nuevas, abrazarte hasta que las lágrimas dejen de fluir, compartir mi alma contigo y amarte incondicional y sinceramente en cada amanecer y atardecer de esta hermosa vida que construimos juntos. Te amo, Angie.
From the moment I met you,
Oops.
never mind. From the moment I met you, my life changed for the better. You are my best friend, my confidant, and my greatest love. I promise to love you more each day, to support your dreams, to always remember that we are a team, and to walk beside you through every challenge. You have always motivated me to be better and to grow as a person. I admire your resilience and your desire to move forward. Every time I see you, I see a strong person wanting to improve and learn more. I hope I can also motivate you and give you back everything you have taught me these past few years. I vow to laugh with you in times of joy and to grow with you through all these seasons of our lives. I will respect you, honor you, and always be honest with you. Together, we will build a life full of love, laughter, and muchas arepas. Jacob, desde el momento que te conocí, mi vida se pintó de rosa. Has sido mi mejor amigo, confidente y mi gran amor. Prometo amarte cada día más, apoyar tus sueños, recordar que somos un equipo y caminar de tu lado en cada desafío que la vida nos presente. Siempre me has motivado a ser mejor y crecer como persona. Admiro tu resiliencia y tus ganas de salir adelante. Cada que te veo una persona fuerte queriendo mejorar y aprender más. Espero poder también motivarte y devolverte todo lo que me has enseñado en estos últimos años. Prometo reír contigo en tiempos de alegría, consolarte en tiempos de tristeza y crecer contigo a lo largo de todas las etapas de nuestras vidas. Siempre seré tu compañera y espero compartir una vida llena de risas, empatía, respetos y muchos viajes.
Awesome. The couple would now like to exchange their wedding rings. So, Angie, you hold Jacob's, and Jacob, you hold Angie's. These rings are a symbol of your continued love. Turn it for me. These rings are a symbol of your continued love and commitment. When you look at your ring, let it be a reminder that this bountiful love is a choice you make every day to nurture and grow together. Deja que te recuerden que tu pareja está siempre contigo en cuerpo y espíritu. Jacob, please place the ring on Angie's finger and repeat after me. Angie, así como este anillo rodea tu dedo,
Angie, así como este rodea tu dedo,
a partir de este momento en adelante,
a partir de este momento en adelante,
así mi amor te rodeará para siempre.
así mi amor te rodeará para siempre.
Nunca caminarás sola,
Nunca caminarás sola.
mi corazón será tu refugio,
Mi corazón será tu refugio,
mis brazos serán tu hogar.
Mis brazos serán tu hogar.
Caminaremos por la vida como pareja y mejores amigos.
Caminaremos por la vida como pareja y mejores amigos.
Prometo hacer todo lo posible para amarte, apreciarte y aceptarte.
Prometo hacer todo que es posible para amarte, aceptarte
Y apreciarte.
y apreciarte,
Tal como eres.
tal como eres.
Te entrego mi corazón hasta el fin de los tiempos.
Te entrego mi corazón hasta los fines de los tiempos.
No tengo mayor regalo que dar.
No tengo mayor regalo que dar.
Angie, please place the ring on Jacob's finger and repeat after me. Jacob, así como este anillo rodea tu dedo,
Jacob, así como este anillo rodea tu dedo,
a partir de este momento en adelante,
a partir de este momento en adelante,
así mi amor te rodeará para siempre.
así mi amor te rodeará para siempre.
Nunca caminarás solo.
Nunca caminarás solo.
Mi corazón será tu refugio.
Mi corazón será tu refugio.
Mis brazos serán tu hogar.
Mis brazos serán tu hogar.
Caminaremos por la vida como pareja y mejores amigos.
Caminaremos por la vida como pareja y mejores amigos.
Prometo hacer todo lo posible para amarte, apreciarte y aceptarte,
Prometo hacer todo lo posible para amarte, aceptarte y apreciarte,
tal como eres.
tal como eres.
Te entrego mi corazón hasta el fin de los tiempos.
Te entrego mi corazón hasta el fin de los tiempos.
No tengo mayor regalo que dar.
No tengo mayor regalo que dar.
Angie and Jacob have now given themselves to each other by solemn vows, their declaration of intent, and the receiving of the rings. By the powers vested in me by the state of Massachusetts, it is my honor and privilege to pronounce you, Angie and Jacob, husband and wife. I am pleased to present the newlyweds. Jacob, you may kiss the bride.
Jacob, one more thing.
That's
I don't know if this is a good place, maybe on the ground, but
just step on it.
just a
Hard.
really good step. And you gotta break it.
Hard as you can.
Use your heel as hard as you can. Wait.
One more time. Hold on.
You did great. So proud of you. Great job. Good job.